Howdy folks, welcome back to SnowRunner. We are still on Big Salmon Peak on the public test server. I need to get both of these vehicles, the evacuator and the Kraz, to the other side. And I thought since this particular Kraz, has a heavy equipment trailer on it, I would try this out. You know, I haven't done much of this type of thing, and you haven't seen me do much of this type of thing. Problem with low range is you get a nice smooth acceleration from low range, but you don't get any you don't have reverse if you need it. And as you can see, with automatic you get sudden surge in power. So I'm trying to just give it a little head of steam. Keep it going right straight up. That's what I want. Wouldn't hurt to pull it. Okay, forget it. I'm going to try and back it up like 6 inches. Screw it. Let's see. I could do that. And then mouse isn't working. Stop engine. Now it'll work. That I used it, did it once without the mouse, then it'll start working. Now this has to be running, not to pack the truck, but to raise the ramps. Activate ramps, pack truck. And now we can get both of them down to the other end. I'm going to go up around here. I need the Kraz to drag that big fuel trailer back here. I need the evacuator because I have a hunch about this stupid ass job. My hunch is that you have to deliver them in order. So I'll have to pick the one that's there, I'm leaving there. The other two, I will pick them up with the evacuator and come down here to Rachel's house, and deliver that one first. Go up here to Steve's house and deliver that one. And then if this one's already on the platform, it should click and finish the job. at Steve's house here. That's the theory. And I'll probably do that off camera. I don't think that's worth wasting airtime on, when it might not even work anyways. I suppose I could record, and then if it don't work, just delete it. I don't know. But either way, I got to get this thing moving. See, we're going up the hill and around. Obviously gonna have to adjust the camera view. Them big fat tires sticking out over the sides. Well, on one side could cause a little bit of an issue. On telephone poles, getting around poles, but come on. Yeah, something like that. But I was just driving by those two other Krazes parked there, and I realized, you know, that one has an M747 on it. Well, my first thought was I could drop the M747 because I'm just going to pull a tanker. All I need is the fifth wheel. I don't need a trailer. And then I thought, if it's... And I figured I could just pull the evacuator with the M747, just tow it. And then I thought, well, there's a feature of this game that I haven't done a damn thing with. And that's what we're doing now. Loading up a truck on a trailer and packing it and hauling it to the other end. So that's what we're doing. Not because I need to. In fact, it would have been faster if I'd simply threw a winch line on it and rolled on down the road. This is the part where I go around the concrete plant, I guess. Yep. I'm trying to be careful here because I'm worried about it falling off, but I've watched people do this on YouTube, and I've seen some really sketchy looking shit, and it stayed on the trailer. Saw a guy moving a 770G with the fuel tank on it. He had it packed on a special wide lowboy. And he was going through all sorts of rough terrain and mud holes and stuff. And you could watch, he had the camera turned around so you could watch that 770G. And that thing was just rocking back and forth like crazy. And but it stayed on the trailer. Let's see, Matt's house is over there. The trailer I need is right there. So I guess I can just get in the yard here and then dismount that evacuator. Okay, works for me. Now we have to go into functions. Oh, I suppose I should take a screenshot. I never really turned the camera. One thing I didn't do while I was driving was turn the camera around and kind of get some video of it on the move. Kind of late now, but you know, whatever. There it is. Functions. Activate ramps. See, if I tried to click and it didn't, and my mouse pointer just disappeared. Activate ramps. Unpack truck. And then change truck. It didn't work. Change truck. This time it will. Now just fire up this one, take the brake off, and ease it on back. There we go. I can change back to the Kraz. Kraz, come on. Kraz. And I can go into functions and activate ramps. There they are. Come out of functions and just put this thing along the side over here. Let's see. I'm just talking about, you know, dropping the trailer is all. Detached trailer. Now I need to pick up this thing, which is sitting 8 inches deep in the asphalt. Oh shit, you know what? Oh damn it. That. I ran into that once before and I didn't think about it until I was fucking backing up. You can't use the high saddle for this particular trailer with the crane on. You can't get back underneath it far enough with the crane on. So I'll send that back to the garage. Get rid of the crane. And send it back out. I'll pick you guys up on the other side. Welcome back, SnowRunner. We're on Big Salmon Peak. And I'm going to try to do support the locals by running the 3 jobs in the order that they're written on the screen. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh my god. Even if I get the crates there, they probably won't work. They'll be defective or something. You know, how do you know if you're the one screwing up or the game is screwing up? When the game does shit like that. And the question is, should I, oops, got close functions. Should I leave that one on there and just assume that, you know, once it gets to its place in line, it'll register that it's there and give me credit for it, or should I set it off on the ground until I get back up here? I think I'm just going to leave it there. And if it doesn't give me credit for it, if it gives me credit for the other two but not this one, then I'll come up here and I'll do what I need to do. But for right now, all I need to do is run all the way down to this end, to Rachel's house, and then start working my way back up. So I'm just going to put a mark there. Kind of bring it out a little like that there. Little kind of like that there. Maybe some of that there and a little there. Something like that. Oh, I gotta go way around this stuff. Something like that. Something like that. And then just however I can get up to there from here. You can see it still has the arrow signifying that I should deliver it there. But it's there, you know? You know what I mean, Bird? Is this one of them really deep ones? Of course, this has a better snorkel than the Kraz. Why would I go 50 meters that way? Oh, because that's where I put the marker. And everything in front of me is solid hillside. This particular part of the swamp I'm not real familiar with. But now I'm getting into more familiar territory now. See, there's the rail yard that I'm supposed to be picking up a trailer. But discovered that it wasn't fitted out correctly. That's solid trees through there. Is there a better way? Yeah. Duh. I just wasn't real careful about putting the waypoint marker in a specific place. And I know it's over there. But I can run through here and then get over that way. Yeah, all I gotta do is just like that. Many ways through the swamp. The only thing I need to know is how to find Rachel's house amongst all this mess. Says one of the points is to the left. That must be Steve's house. Oh, there's Rachel's. See, this would kill the Kraz. Would drown the engine. But on this Azov, the air intake is that chrome canister you see on top of the roof. There's a brick framing back in there. I'm gonna go ahead and record this whole thing beginning to end because I don't know if it'll ever make it to YouTube or not. Shouldn't be more than a 30-minute segment. Well, maybe more than that, given how long it's taking to get there. But if this works right, I should only have to go about halfway back. If this doesn't work right, well, it'll go in the trash bin. Well, that's Frank's house. First time I moved shit back and forth through the swamp was bringing it here to Frank's house. This is coming out on the live server in 2 days. There's no way I can upload stuff fast enough to get all my footage. Couldn't tell there was a road over here until I looked around. To get all my recorded footage on YouTube before Monday. VC anchors, I suppose, on this. Oh, unpack. What are they doing? Gotta go back in crane. Had to come out of it to unpack. Gotta move the camera around. Try and make sure I get this one off the ass. There it is. And nothing happened. Close the crane. Pack the cargo. And restore the crane. those functions and move on down the road. Ouch. What the hell was that? Oh, that thing. Well, so much for any suspension, but fortunately, there we go. All fixed up. Now this one's not giving me the arrow. Maybe I gotta get them all there and then go back to where I originated the task and complete it. Hard to say. I'm just gonna try and not worry too much about waypoints and just head for the next arrow on the map. When I get through this water, I will double check where Steve's house is. Or if that arrow is pointing me somewhere that I don't need to go. Oh, that arrow is pointing me back to Rachel's house, I think. Where the hell is... See, Steve's house is way over here. That arrow is pointing me somewhere else entirely. I think it's pointing me back to Rachel's house. Well, no, I guess it was pointing me to Steve's house. Because now there's one behind me. Shit, I don't know. Well, it appears that now I'm going in the right direction. But it troubles me that it still has the arrow for Rachel's house and nothing happened when I sat that down. It should at least take Rachel's house off of my screen. Let's see. It'd be straight ahead if I just blasted through the trees, but see if I can go around this way. Now this looks like the right way to run back there. Is there a road through here? Maybe not. But I found a road. I wonder if you're supposed to unload them with the forklift. No, but it says in the direction, it says truck with crane recommended. Oh, now this time it says cargo management. No cargo to load. So is there a certain spot you pull up to get cargo management? I didn't see cargo management on either of the other jobs. On either of the other drop-offs. I didn't see cargo management. I didn't unpack it. I gotta go back to crane. Hook that sucker on there. Oops, this way. Lengthen it out. Bring it over this way. Lengthen it out. And down we go. Don't imagine that it matters if it's zigzag dead center. It shouldn't. Restore crane. Close the functions. Cargo management. The second I pulled up here, it showed cargo management. That's 2 down. Just came around the corner. And there it is. It didn't pop up. What didn't pop up until I pulled another 10 feet ahead. And there it is. I didn't realize I was even getting that close until I came around the corner and saw it there in front of me. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Catch you later. Pulling out of the garage with no crane now. So I can run all the way back up to where that trailer is and make the delivery. See you on the other end. Okay, let's try backing under that thing again. Pretty sure it'll work this time. Like I said at the time, that's happened to me once before. I just didn't even think about it until I was backing up and realized, fuck, this thing's got a crane on it. Right there. Now with the crane, it would say that the attachment is in the way, because you can see how far back under the nose of the trailer you have to go, and the crane stops right here. So now we go deliver it. By the way, I think that was a record-breaking run from the garage to the railroad station. No heavy trailer. And there was one section of track that I ran down instead of going through the swamp in that particular part. I wouldn't want to try to run that piece of track with a load on. Should we take a look at what we're pulling? I can pick up speed going up the hill. Whoa, 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 whoa. Caught the handbrake. Just in time to take a little bark off the pole. When you get this thing really moving like that, it doesn't take much. To send it askew. It's been 5 minutes on this segment. When I turned it on, it said we were just rolling back into the railroad. It's been 5 minutes. And it skipped showing us the cutscene again. The very first, this is the third time they've showed a cutscene here. The very first time I caught it. So maybe it's just not any different or something. All right. I don't even know. I think I only got like 25 minutes into this episode. But I did show you. There's no job there. About delivering shit to people's houses. So I recorded it. I did that as a separate recording, not knowing if I would ever use it or not. But given that this episode is about 25 minutes and that one was about 35 minutes, I'll probably just stitch the two together and throw up an hour video. So that's where we're at. Next up, sewage treatment facilities. 4 small pipe, 4 concrete block, 2 concrete slab, 2 metal beam, 2 cabins, which we already have built, just have to deliver them. And then 1 oil tank semi-trailer. And do you, pray tell, know what they mean by an oil tank semi-trailer? I'll let you think on that one during the break. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.